All right, we back with another video. Y'all know how we do. Always pushing help, well, better understand the self and giving praise to the Most High. So check this out. The immigration crackdown begins in the USA, and they are saying that when Trump sent the plane to Colombia, you got some countries that's refusing their own national citizens that's from their country, which is crazy. So Trump saying he got to do some kind of threat. I mean, higher tariffs, but some of these countries don't even want the people that we kicking out. It's just getting crazy. But I'm gonna go over this article. Make sure y'all subscribe, hit that like button, push me on the algorithm. I greatly appreciate that. Let's get it.
We do begin with the newest developments on the nationwide immigration crackdown that has escalated in just the past 48 hours alone. Federal agents making hundreds of arrests coast to coast on Saturday and Sunday, and that does include here in Chicago, where top administration officials, including Border Czar Tom Homan, spent part of their weekend as operations were carried out. Federal agents making arrests all around the city and state as Illinois' governor and fierce Trump critic J.B. Pritzker swiftly condemned the moves by the administration. Let's get right out to correspondent Alex Capriello, live here in the Windy City. Alex, TV host Dr. Phil was even a part of this.
Yeah, that's right. Some high-profile ride-alongs, Dr. Phil being one of them. We knew that Chicago might have been one of the very first locations of mass deportations. Turns out it wasn't day one of the Trump administration like Border Czar Tom Homan once promised. However, it was week one of the Trump administration, most notably yesterday, where we saw both Tom Homan and the acting deputy attorney general here watching the operations of Immigration and Customs Enforcement, as well as several other federal agencies that were conducting these operations. The Trump administration's federal agencies really showcasing its power over the course of the weekend, conducting targeted raids of undocumented immigrants from coast to coast. They say they're targeting specifically public safety threats, undocumented immigrants accused, charged, and convicted of crimes. Here's some of the pictures and the videos that ICE spread throughout social media. Let's begin in Chicago, where you can see Homan in that gray jacket and hat, flanked by other federal agents. It wasn't just Immigration and Customs Enforcement accompanying Homan. We also saw the FBI, DEA, ATF, and Customs and Border Patrol all helping out over the weekend. Then let's go to Atlanta. The DEA posting pictures of blurred faces of both the people they were arresting and the undercover agents who were in charge of making those arrests. One arrest in Atlanta even happening at the airport tarmac. You can see a Delta airplane in the background. It's unclear at this point who that person is or if they worked at the airport, but the caption alleges that they are a criminal alien. One of the largest busts happened just outside Denver, Colorado. That's where federal agents raided a makeshift nightclub, arresting approximately 50 people and seizing drugs, weapons, and cash. ICE says it has made significant headway in arresting violent members of the notorious Venezuelan gang Tren de Aragua. Sources say 5 members of that gang were arrested here in Chicago alone. In total, ICE reports arresting nearly 1,000 people on Sunday. That is by far the most arrests made on a single day since President Trump took office. On average, around 300 arrests were made per day during the last fiscal year. At the very same time, we are still seeing some of that outrage all across the country, including protests of people who want to support the undocumented immigrant community as much as possible, condemning the actions of President Trump, as well as the Immigration and Customs Enforcement. Here, I know that I've been reporting in Pilsen neighborhood. This is a very heavily Hispanic community just outside of Chicago. We've reported on the sense of fear that is gripping this community in specific. Typically, this is a very bustling neighborhood on the south side of Chicago, but it is much more quiet. A lot of people not reporting to work, just fearing for their own safety and the safety of their family members who might be undocumented immigrants, even if they are innocent people that are not accused of crimes.
Yeah, and you mentioned it there. There are still plenty of critics, including leaders in sanctuary cities like Chicago. What are they saying?
Yeah, very interesting to see how these sanctuary cities are responding. A lot of them are doubling down on their local ordinances that protect the undocumented community. And specifically, if we're talking about Chicago, we've seen both Mayor Brandon Johnson and Illinois Governor J.B. Pritzker make open statements harshly criticizing the Trump administration. But at the same time, they have to be careful because the federal government is promising to investigate and prosecute any local and state leaders who are standing in the way of what President Trump is trying to do. And so for that reason, we've almost seen a tune change from Governor J.B. Pritzker. He has said recently that he is going to protect undocumented immigrants that are innocent, that are trying to do their best for their communities. But he's also saying at the very same time that he wants undocumented immigrants who are accused or are convicted of crimes to be those that are subject to deportation.
All right, Alex Caprello live for us here in Chicago. Thank you. Thanks for watching. Go to joinnn.com to find news.
All right, so there y'all see it. It looks like it's a lot of people that's changing their tune on trying to step in the way, making sure the immigrants don't get deported. But it's crazy to see that some countries will take them back, but they cleaning them up. They're sending them out of here. We seeing work being done. We seeing a lot of people having to leave the country. So that should bring down a lot of money and a lot of expenses that people are using up, and they're not even here legally, but they're making the prices of everything go up. So let me know what y'all think about this in the comment section. Be dropping a video later today. Make sure y'all check out the all money in hat. Okay, we're gonna bring out some new designs too, but I'll catch y'all in the next video. Peace and love.
You are totally dependent on other people to take care of your needs because you don't have those roots sunk into the ground. To have a community, you must have three things to have a community in it. You must have a wholly independent economic structure that can provide goods, service, products, and things for your own people, and jobs and tax bases for your own people. You should at least control four basic things. You should be trying to control water, food, medicine, and energy to be able to survive.
Here we got Mr. Pollock. He had a cornfield. He took advantage of a free water test from us, and this is what we found in this water. We found sulfur, we found hardness, and we solved these problems with an easy fix of 2 tanks. So get your free water test today. Stay blessed. Click the link below.
To have a community, you must have three things to have a community in it. You must have a wholly independent economic structure that can provide goods, service, products, and things for your own people, and jobs and tax bases for your own people. You should at least control four basic things. You should be trying to control water, food, medicine, and energy to be able to survive and compete.